Good morning. I'm Mark Sebastian, founder of OptionPit.com, and this is the AM Volatility Report reminder. This is for educational purposes only. Consult your financial professional. Options have risk. Our event. We were going to be doing a Saturday event on the 24th. Just doesn't fit my schedule. I've got too much going on. I have to coach a soccer game. So we're going to be doing it on October 1st at 9:30 a.m. Eastern Time. All right, October 1st, 9:30 a.m. Eastern Time. So 1 week later, this Saturday, though, at 12:30 Eastern Time, I am going to be doing our webinar of the month. Check your email boxes for that invite. It'll also be posted on the blog today on where you can register, so be ready for that. All right, so let's talk about the market. You can see we're up about 10 bucks. The VIX is down pretty substantially. They are front-running volatility ahead of the Federal Reserve, taking it down. They did a decent job of holding it up all the way through September expiration. Expiration is over, and now you can see we're getting a nice 10-point rally and really some serious VIX follow through. But before you get ahead of yourself and say, wow, look at all that VIX action, let's look at a tick chart and see where VIX actually is from over the 5 days. You can see it's basically at the low that we were at on the 19th, 2 days ago. So it's actually still within range, but we did see that low Monday, and we then kind of rallied, and they're taking it right back down. So that's kind of interesting. Consider a little pre-Fed selling. Don't be surprised if you see VIX crawl back above 15 before all is said and done. But that is the way I think that all that sets up. You can see oil's up today. Bonds are down a touch, but not a lot. They're just kind of chilling. But really, I think notably is that volatility itself is in. Some things we've been following have been this Tesla Solar City deal. The Tesla Solar City deal is lining up to be some sort of disaster. I'm just not sure who it works out against. We're also keeping an eye on Apple, where the Apple short squeeze that we've watched over the last week has ended. And how do we know? Well, take a look. See this light blue area? This is stock volume. And take a look at what has happened as Apple stopped rallying. So you got this big, huge volume spike on that huge move on the 14th. It's up again on less volume. And now we've got the stock dropping and volatility coming in at the same time. That's almost always a sign that we were in a short squeeze. And I think Apple sets up to move a little lower. Some of the other FANG stocks, like Facebook, making a run back at 130. Google moving higher as well. The financials are way up today. Goldman, JP Morgan having a nice day. With all this Fed talk, we are keeping an eye on CBOE as a name that could really do well on all of this vol volume. We think there is something there, and there maybe is an opportunity there for a trade. In terms of VIX, we're going to be approaching it into the next few days as something that's more likely to go down than up. We like owning puts or some of our strangle trades. It also could work in UVXY. So that's what we see setting up. Heck, even the European banks are up today. Today lines up to be an update at least until the Federal Reserve news comes out. So we've got a little bit of pre-vol selling. All right. So that's kind of everything we see today. Bonds, maybe there's an opportunity where volatility might be a little too low. But aside from that, we see today as we'll see VIX maybe move back to 15 before. I think there's potential for a VIX with a 12 or 13 handle. Not a 12 handle, or maybe a 13 handle. All right, folks, if you have questions, you can email mark@optionpit.com or you can call me 888-TRADE-01. Have a good one.